Okay. It says that we're live. It looks like it's ready to start up, so I don't know, maybe I'll look in on it in a few minutes to make sure it's actually going because of that one time that it just didn't do anything. What the hell? Maybe it's buffering the stream now.
We've arrived. Now.
No, it's probably my... Yeah, probably my stream connection's causing the problem. Stream I'm viewing is buffering and reduce the quality.
Indeed.
Oh, there it is. Is it actually gonna stick now? So our team is Yusuke, our best
It's
friend.
the boys.
The boys.
Our team is the boys. And if you recall last time, because we went through Mementos and did that thing in Mementos, we were able to open up this passageway.
Oh yeah, because we had to go slam his power computers to make sure that he can't see us or whatever.
We had to, like, cut the cables, yeah. Or whatever we did.
Cut his chalice access. Will you be able to fight the titty obelisk?
Do not move a muscle.
Not gonna be able to take us over like those Space Odyssey guys. Yes, use fire attacks on the stone obelisk. That's a brilliant idea. Is that seriously how this works? You're using fire on the rock guy. It's the one thing they'll never expect. That's why it's my weakness.
All right. Good battle.
His server room is an entire half of his castle, apparently. It's either a server room or a safe deposit box. Oh hey, it's another one of those angel fuckers. Well, it doesn't have a lot of health, so I think we're fine. Considering you did that much damage just by shooting it with all of your bullets. Oh no, it took him hostage. What will we do now?
We'll do that 3 times per dungeon thing that the game lets us do. Which, like...
Considering the amount of time
because this
that
very rarely happens means we
Yes.
always have enough.
I love how you had to call in the online bandits, and all they did was just shoot one bullet at the floor. You better step off, bitch. Okay, I think it's going properly because I saw it for a second.
Alright, February 2nd. Tomorrow is Rumi's birthday. I'll be meeting her parents. My hands have been shaking an awful lot lately. Will
Dude
they
needs to get
let
some
their daughter
self-confidence
marry
going.
a low-level researcher like me? Now I'm getting even more anxious. Future one of the-
You have a decent paying job, I guess.
When I told Rumi how nervous I'm getting, she just laughed and said, I think too much. She may not have understood my problem, but I do
Well, you
so
didn't
love
tell
her
her what your
laugh.
problem probably was, dude. So she doesn't know.
I don't think I'll be able to sleep with my nerves like this, but I don't need to lie down anyway.
Better go play
Or,
some
but I
League
need
of
to lie
Legends
down
at
anyway.
3 a.m.
I've been getting the worst headaches lately. I might be pushing myself too hard for this thesis.
Well, considering
I
you can't
just really
sleep right
want
now,
to
I
be
would believe
in
you.
top form tomorrow. I know this diary was originally just for research notes, but now I hope I can look back at it with Rumi someday and feel nostalgic.
Your boss is gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Where's all the science you were doing? This is all about your personal bullshit." Why does a safety deposit box have scan lines on it? Are we staring at a TV? Is this bank fake? I mean, it is a fake bank because it's in like it's in the psychologist's office. Were these jokers from like 2 dungeons ago? They look really weak. These are like frog mechs with octopus tentacle hands. And then Goofy Death. Obviously not as goofy as the Dungeon Reaper, but still. Okay, they are exceptionally weak. They were eaten by a dragon.
Okay.
The most Japanese way to die. Well, that's great. We've looted like 2 of them. And now... we probably should have gotten that the last time we spent like 90 minutes in the calculator. Then we could have gotten some use out of that. Instead of making Satan that we couldn't make.
Okay.
We're still doing the will seed thing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, just shoot all of them.
So that's the thing we get from the gun boy that we just never proc because we've hardly hung out with the gun boy.
I guess
It also would do more damage had we hung out with the gun boy more.
I guess it would explain why it did like 150 damage total. I mean, if he's on fire, it's barely noticeable. This is the final dungeon of the game. Why is everything so weak?
Because I'm over-leveled to hell.
Shouldn't we be fighting like the Angel Squad for every fight instead of Ball?
All according to plan.
Just like I thought.
We're over-leveled beyond any reason. We got all the social skills, we got all the battle skills. We just don't have all the social battle skills because we haven't hung out with everybody. Also, apparently we have 3 days to live. Yeah, just put a USB against it and Futaba will just break into it in 5 seconds. If the lock's on the outside of the door, why can't you just hack it from the side, Joker? You're apparently the multiverse's greatest thief, but you've never learned how to pickpocket. Oh hey, it's that goofy dragon girl. The one who's 90 years old and can't get the children off of her lawn. Well, I know that, but we still have to kill it. Oh, we can't even go on an all-out attack before it.
It's up to you.
Why does Akechi have a lightsaber flamberge? What the fuck kind of sword did we give him?
I don't know, a really good one.
He's gonna combine his favorite universes of Dark Souls and Star Wars, and he's not gonna be let down. Oh yeah, this guy, who's like the fourth best persona ever.
Satan, yeah.
Wait, is he impaled by like... No, wait, those are his wings. It looks like it looked like he was impaled by like 3 swords. Satan's design doesn't make any fucking sense.
Go down.
For being such a last-gen enemy, I'm kind of surprised that one-shot kill didn't kill it. We needed Futaba to bring up that slack. Futaba, do you not know about, proximity and not getting exploded?
I can feel it.
Didn't we blow through a bunch of bead chains and shit on, like, the final boss or something?
I think so if you remember, we killed the Reaper last episode.
Yes.
We killed the super boss of this game.
We killed the second goofiest boss. Possibly
I'll never
third.
see Ruby's parents again. I don't even know if Rumi will ever come back to me. Her heart's been completely closed off ever since that day.
Well, if this is filed...
Why did this happen? What did Rumi do to deserve this? Do we really have to just go on suffering these consequences? My headaches are getting worse. I'm even starting to hear things. Am I having some kind of breakdown I can't lose? I have to do something to help Rumi.
Oh, are
no
these
matter what it
Maruki's
takes.
notes?
Yeah, these are Maruki's notes.
Which would make a lot of sense with his character in that it's a personal vendetta thing and not actually for the good of mankind. What the fuck kind of servers do they have in the other universe? Look at these fucking wires. We need 100 gauge wire in order to send the data all over the place. Because that's how we get the best data transfer speed, duh. The Infini Saber?
And it's worse than what Akechi currently has equipped, I probably bet.
This thing can attack all the time, every frame. Hinoka Gutsuchi. Just a bullshit.
It's less accurate, but it has
Japanese
a
word.
medium chance to burn, and it has higher damage than the Infinity Saber. The Infinity Saber has higher accuracy, it has a low chance to cause despair, and it has 2 less damage.
Well, guess what's going on the bench forever? Oh, hey, there is a will seed. It's on the map.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were doing will seeds in this dungeon. I honest to God don't know if this is the first one, or if we've missed some, because it's a surprise to me that
This
we...
one has to be the first one, because you had 3
It is
on
the
your
first
map.
one. Yeah, I mean... It's the first one because it's red.
And probably that, too.
Well, because my point is we might have missed one of the... we might have missed the first one, but... I know it's not the last one, because the last one's always,
Yeah, just got a straight up diamond. Why not? You can sell that for 10,000 gold pieces. Oh, now you managed to hack the lock, huh, Joker? Huh? Where's your skill set now, Boogie? Oh, this might be interesting. It's the quiz of the entire game.
What did he lose to rewrite?
His powers. The faith in his skills. I'm guessing it's his wife/girlfriend then. Well, do we get multiple choices or do we just have to try typing passwords?
I mean, I assume we'll get a multiple choice, but the answer won't be there unless we came across the thing that gives us the answer. And we haven't even gotten to the part where he gets his power or whatever. So we just know something horrible happened with his girlfriend.
The multiverse got involved and decided to fuck over Rumi for some reason. You know, just for fun. Well, at least we'll be, going somewhat quickly through this dungeon, considering how much you're slashing these enemies' entire heads off for. And that gave you 50 online dollars.
Yeah, for the mode I have yet to explore, really. Things I remember about that mode is you can play card games with the party members and do random little silly things with the different characters.
Because obviously we need more opportunities to get social points, considering how rarely we've been getting them in the game itself. That one just has yarn. Why? Not even like infernal yarn or, you know, some sort of like soul knife. I guess what they say about lightning not striking twice was actually true. The Persona world believes in science.
All right.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
I have something.
I don't think the player...
Excuse me.
I don't think Chino believes in
Jesus
letting
Christ.
things live.
Sneezing really bad.
Another titty obelisk and snake skull.
Let's go.
Escape! It's just too powerful. We'll never be able to defeat the obelisk. It's gonna turn us into monkey men.
The flames.
Obelisk reflects bullets and sets
Yeah,
on
I
fire.
misremembered. I like pulled it up and then immediately misremembered what I saw on the screen.
You might be able to reflect bullets, but can you reflect our giant muck creature? I mean, Joker's always looking cool. Even when Joker fucks up, he looks cool. Yeah, I don't trust him. Don't put him on the team, he might kill us from behind our lines. He's a double agent. You can't trust inanimate objects. Why is he level 81?
That's a new one, isn't it?
Why is this dorky fucking D12 motherfucker like a higher level persona? Maruki, were you just writing notes constantly throughout your entire life? Why do you need this many safety deposit boxes for your notes? Yeah, he's running out of HP, so we can't kill everything with it. I think I might have made the game a little too quiet now.
Bro doesn't have much health left. Someone heal him! The opponent is going to attack. Recover your health.
I mean, is it? Like, it barely looks like it can stand. Damn it, stop setting Yusuke on fire. It's the one thing that he can't deal with.
Be careful. They're about to attack.
I mean, the one on the left looks like it's going to attack. I don't know why the hell we're concerned with the one on the right.
I'm done with this.
Oh,
I'm done with
fucking
this,
A.
and that's why I've joined the team. Ah, great. She judgmented our characters.
I mean, that was an auto kill move that didn't do anything.
Or
Oh,
that
it might have
too.
dropped someone to 1. I guess I wasn't watching people's health. Yeah, it dropped Ryuji and Yusuke to 1, so.
It's not gonna let him deny his fighting spirit.
Everyone's health is really low. Can someone heal?
He's half dead, Futaba. Shut up.
Like I thought.
Need to calm the hell down.
All right.
Well,
Bring on the salvation.
I have something.
Welcome to the
this room?
computer of the
The
80s.
entire palace has been rather bizarre, but this.
I mean,
room is rather
considering all the
strange in its
palaces
own
we've
way.
done in this whole game, this is
CRT
probably like
TV,
the
huh?
5th least
Talk about
bizarre
old school.
one so far.
Look, it's even got a built-in VCR.
Maybe we've got to watch some TV first?
Here's my VCR,
I highly doubt
flashback
that.
number 1.
Actually, there's a chance he's right. There appears to be a tape by the VCR.
I mean, look at the
Oh,
shelves. It looks
It
like
appears
it's
we don't
full
have
of
any choice
VCR
but to watch the
tapes.
tape, do we? Of course, it could possibly just be a trap.
How can a VCR tape be a trap? It's a tape. It's not like it's going to ring
Nothing's
us.
happening. It's making some strange.
We are in the cognitive world. It could do something.
Do you think we should
It
try
could
knocking
summon a
it?
demon somehow.
Please don't. Oh, it's playing. Stay on guard, everyone.
Or it might be do the most insidious thing of all. Give us
How are you
sympathy
feeling
for the
today,
villain.
Sorry I
Then
came
we won't be able to
empty-handed.
kill him.
I've just been so busy with the research lately. I haven't had the chance to pick up any part-time work.
Well, doesn't your research pay the bills then?
I know. I'll buy you flowers the next time I come. Do you remember that wildflower field we used to go to back in high school? You really loved it there, didn't you? Oh, would you prefer if I brought you some snacks instead? Which should I bring? Sweet or salty?
Is she
I know
even
you
responsive?
like both, so
I don't know. Doesn't look like it.
I have some news for you today. So first, I've finished my paper. The other
This
thing
is back
is
when Maruki was
he caught the
23
culprits.
years old.
He's in police custody now. You don't need to worry anymore.
That's right. He told us something about this in his social link. Actually, I think
We're done with.
the thing about
Things are
Rumi.
going to proceed as they ought to.
It was like a home invasion thing that went wrong.
Cognitive science is the study of people's hearts.
I
and
wonder
how
what
they
I...
guide people's
don't
views
know.
of the world. Everyone
Like, I don't
comprehends
see
the
any
world in a
marks on
different way,
Rumi, so I don't know if she
depending
just
on
got,
their
like, hit
cognition.
upside the head
So
with
basically,
something.
if
No, her parents got killed, and then I think she mentally fell apart. I don't quite remember all of it.
She got
but-
hit in the head with a
also
plank.
how that person views reality in every way. That's what my paper's all about. Here I am, going way over your head with this stuff, just like always. But anyway, I've recently met someone who thinks my research could be fruitful. If everything moves forward as planned, they may
Wouldn't the
even fund
people
my
who are
work.
funding your
At that
research, like,
I'd be
think
the
it would be
first
fruitful
professional
first, and that'd be the
scientist
most
in the
important?
world.
Not just some
My
random
goal is to
jagoff that
find
you
a way
know?
to stop crime by putting my research into action. Many of the criminals in this world are deluded to the point of seeing everything through a distorted lens.
I mean, that's
If I
kind
could
of
change
people
their
in general,
cognitions,
Maruki. That's
it
what,
would
you know,
stop them from
perspective
committing
is.
crimes before they even considered them. And if I were to succeed, the things that happened to you would never happen to anyone else again. I want to save you. No,
Well, at least she's
not just
breathing.
you.
That's
I want to
all
save
I
the
get out of
whole
this.
world with my cognitive science. Well, at least I know your family would appreciate
What if we take
it.
that hose off the wall and rub it over her forehead? Would that help?
Rumi, it's me. Are you all right? Can you talk?
Takto. Family.
She was killed by mobsters.
Family. Dad. Mom. No. Please. Please don't go. Ah!
Rumi, Rumi, it's okay. Calm down.
Give them back. Give me my mom and dad.
Rumi's gonna go on some revenge later on.
These migraines are...
These migraines are talking to me.
Don't worry, someone's coming to help.
I believe it was most likely a post-traumatic episode.
Yes,
Memory
that's-
Are you sure
it-
this guy isn't a car salesman or a
due to some
mobster
sort
and
of
not a
stimuli,
doctor?
like certain imagery or phrasing.
Phrasing. I'm so sorry, Ruby. It's all my fault. Deep down, I knew.
I knew I
could
shouldn't
end
have had
all
a
crime
girlfriend.
across the world. It still wouldn't bring your family back. What you truly need is to be set free
So what
from
I
that
decided to do
horrible
was start
tragedy.
rewriting
But
reality
How can I
itself.
do that?
Well, it's a pre-established thing in the game, so this isn't coming out of nowhere.
What was that?
But why is the Chalice directly
Please.
contacting this guy?
Stop this.
What?
I...
Who said that's the Chalice?
It sounds like the Chalice, doesn't it?
I don't think it sounds like the Chalice. We know this guy's a Persona user on top of having a dungeon. My guess is this is his Persona. Because remember how all the Personas talk in your head, and then it's like, oh, finally you recognize me, blah, 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 and then it does the whole summoning thing.
Forget?
That's what I think this is.
No,
We're in
he's
the
on a
prelude
calling
to
right now.
him
You gotta
doing the whole
stop him.
summoning thing.
But wait.
He's
By altering
turning
a
into
subject's
an anime.
cognition, by changing their heart, any related trauma is eliminated.
I guess that's how it works. You gotta find me in the basement of this hospital.
So, by that logic, all that pain, Rumi's trauma and everyone else's, it can be undone.
I don't know if you want to start dealing with that level of reality. That might be a bit too complicated. Oh, if you're calling it blasphemy, I don't think it's gonna end very well.
Persona!
Yes.
It's the Persona version of the Chalice
Who you
guy.
may be.
He's two different
Lend me
people.
your strength. Please, help me save Rumi's life.
She's right there and alive right now, Maruki.
I am thou, thou art I.
Here's your tarot card, except it's an anti-tarot card.
Rumi, are you okay?
Maruki, you are now the 3 of clubs.
Who are you?
Oh, I took it too far!
It's
Ah! I
I'm
fucked
really
up.
sorry, but I don't know who you are.
Rumi, what do you mean?
Oops, I
I've
ducked
just
up
gone through
super
surgery.
hard.
Ever since I was born, I've been unwell. I lost my parents when I was young.
This is a really
So
fucked
I
up
live with my
version of
grandparents
amnesia,
in the countryside
apparently.
now.
When you were young? You can't. It's me, Rumi. Don't you remember me?
I really am sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Well,
Oh, he altered reality for the first time.
here pretty soon, now that I've finished my last round of surgery. I can't wait to see my grandparents again and show them how well I've recovered.
Rumi,
This
we
is-
have something that we have to tell you.
Voice actually revised? Wait, was that voice really?
All I had to do to rewrite reality was
Are you
punch
alright?
myself in the knee and yell at my
Sir.
crotch.
How could something like... Oh, I mean, it's nothing. I'm just glad you're doing better now.
Great
She
job,
remembers
Maruki. You
nothing of the
erased her
incident.
trauma and
So,
yourself
for
from her
Rumi-
memory.
By the way, what are you doing in my room? How do you know my name?
Oh, I'm just the janitor.
well,
I'm very
I'm,
bad at my job.
Sorry. I mistook you for someone else.
I've been sitting here
Another
for
person.
half an hour with the
Yeah.
wrong person.
My girlfriend's name is Rumi too.
That's a terrible
Really?
lie, Maruki.
That's so nice to hear.
Yeah.
What if she finds out she's the
Looks
only
like I
Rumi in
really
this
messed
whole
up finding
hospital?
the right room. I really am sorry to disturb you.
So I know this might sound odd, but if you'd like to meet again sometime,
Rumi,
Thank you for the offer,
seriously?
but I'm sorry. I'm going to be
Random
getting
guy
busy
in my
very soon.
hospital room. Let's
I
start
don't believe
dating.
we'll be meeting again.
really? But what about your girlfriend?
She's passed away. That's
Perfect
why I won't be
timing.
coming
Be
here
my
anymore.
boyfriend.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I hope you feel better soon. And I know the people who care about you wish the same.
That was...
Can we
Dr.
manifest
Mark-
new powers by
Yeah, I'm
punching
pretty sure it
ourselves in the
was.
knee?
Based on what we've seen, we can surmise that Dr. Maruki's memory was somehow on.
the way that woman was acting at the end. That's just how it went for me, too. So he rewrote her cognition.
Considering what he was saying in the video, that might have been the moment he first awakened to his ability.
Could Dr. Maruki possibly have wanted us to watch this
If
movie?
that's the case, how do we know that this is
I don't
Maruki's
think that's the
memory and
case.
not the
It's
demon's
possible
memory?
that this is just an old
of his
memory
time
he
with
tried to
Maruki.
bury in his unconscious mind.
Still, if this actually occurred, there's no mistaking it for a trivial memory. This is clearly important to Maruki.
Yes,
Whether
because
for good
this
or
was
bad,
more important like than
appears
the
that
actual
this incident is
robbery
what
or
led Dr.
going to a
Maruki
third
to
of
his current
hospital for the
mission.
first time.
You're right.
So first of all, you gotta remember that personas are an aspect of you. So it's not a demon he made a pact with. It's literally the psychic manifestation of himself.
This is how I see myself. I see myself as the world's most awesome pirate. I don't make the rules, this is just what happens.
Show me your true form.
Can we take that videotape and shove it into security lock to bypass it? Is it a VCR-based security system?
Attack with something else. Bless skills will work here. Curse skills are ineffective. Persona. Stay for bless skills.
Why don't you just ride over their faces with your tank motorcycle? Just jump on the demons and grind them into the dirt. How did Meteor not work? Meteor, the strongest spell in the universe.
Next target.
Just like I thought.
Meteor gets defeated by Quake.
Okay.
Doesn't sound right.
Shadow defeated. See, that was easy, huh?
Oh.
Better check the expiration date on that. I don't know if it's good enough to eat. Unless it's literally soul food and then we don't actually eat it.
It's literally soul food.
You shove it in your heart and you become better that way. Did Maruki... Well, yeah, Maruki exchanged his lover for it.
I hate the term lover.
Oh yeah.
It has a lot of meanings that aren't very specific.
See it.
I mean, that's not why I just think it sounds kind of crude.
I mean, that is true. It is a crude term. Because it's not specific.
Well, I mean, I just prefer, like, his love. Like, remove the R, and it becomes a less crude version.
Yeah, I'll say 2. I kind of understand Ryuji just because he's the most simple
Do
character.
you have a moment?
I don't know, it was available. Damn government trying to take away our funding for science.
Looks like we still have a lot of dungeon to go.
Holy shit, that is a big place. Definitely not a boss arena,
How
TM.
suspicious.
Why is there no map? We just had a map.
The map was loading.
Maps don't load, they're pieces of paper.
Anyway, this is definitely a save room.
It's a save room, just a bunch of old boxes.
Let's do it.
That begs the question, if this is here, what's down the elevator?
The first half of the dungeon?
Could be. It is something we can't access at the moment.
Okay, so it's the final boss room.
Focus.
Here is the Whispery Boss Arena, where we keep all of our random thoughts. So this entire stadium is just a giant computer, considering every floor is made out of circuits.
I'll reveal your true form.
That one's really rare.
I don't know about that. Like, they're kind of rare, but we've seen Ori Calcum quite a few times at this point. Ori Calcum's the toughest metal. You'll never be able to fight him with him. He's impossible to break.
Okay. Time.
Ori Calcum is so rare I had to bring out Quetzalcoatl for him.
Go ahead. I got this.
The persona that we never use. Ori Calcum's just wanting to die. I love how you punching him in the face didn't do anything to him. He didn't even flinch. Jesus Christ, he's a tough motherfucker.
Treasure demon's
I can
done
still
for.
feel the rush.
Just like I thought.
I mean, all the treasure demons are really tanky.
They can absorb every blow except the flam bearish,
Nathan, let's
apparently.
go.
I mean, more like I just whittled it down.
Nah, the flam bearish is just too powerful a weapon for this universe.
I'll reveal your true form.
It's a weapon from the third dimension that you shouldn't have.
Surprised it might not have a weakness. Maybe
Paul's a
try
little
making it
drunk
feel
and
like
she
it
brought
is.
her
Or try making it
his... I can't really tell
Season of the
Pokemon
weakness.
with
It
them.
has no weakness. Our best chance is to make it confused. Prepare yourself. I couldn't finish it. Do you see that scared one? Psychokinesis would be perfect now.
Well, we don't have Haru on the team right now.
I'll step back.
Stepping forward. It might not have a weakness. Maybe try making it sleepy.
How do you turn that thing sleepy? It's an alien.
You do it.
Mona, stepping in.
Mona and his black steel sword.
Persona! Out of our way! One down! Go, please go! It's not your best shot. Persona! Huh. Awesome!
Will you stop killing me? I'm trying to invoke a lot of shit. Nothing's helping.
Persona, shall we?
I got blinded by the moon.
Boredom. Keep it coming, Noir. Come. Allow me.
And now my retort.
Here I go. Speed up.
What a brilliant time to start doing that, Futaba. You exactly know when the hell to make your cues apparent. Not like 2 turns ago when we were taking all that damage.
No weaknesses? It might not have a weakness. Maybe try making it sleepy.
Who needs a weakness when it only has 5% of its HP?
Thank you so much. There's no way. Lose hit your breath.
Okay.
Good job. Let's keep going.
Here's where we keep all the lab refrigerators. Here's all the beer you'll ever need at work.
Joker!
This one's made entirely out of VHS tapes.
Too bad we can't get into it via this side, as you can very clearly see.
Well, take out your giant dagger and slash the thing apart. Joker, you need to try. The only reason you're running through this whole dungeon is because you refuse to try, you know, any of the tools that you have in your pocket.
I'll reveal your true form.
What is this thing supposed to be? Just a mannequin that stares at things?
Now's our chance! Beat him up!
Well, that was like 3 times as much damage as you got out of the last one.
You got 2 of them, Queen! Her skills will work!
Mecha frogs, apparently very weak to nuclear missiles.
Here
For
goes.
you!
Persona! Go down.
Ooh, Joker! You're
Let's
looking
go.
cool!
Is this gonna be a Futaba episode, considering how short it is?
Maybe. It all depends, because I feel like there's a higher chance that it's a Futaba. Like when Joker is the one that does the all-out attack, I feel like there's a higher chance that it becomes Futaba than it is for it to be Joker.
Let's go, Joker.
We have to sort out our biology according to the RBG code, otherwise we're gonna get fined by, I don't know, the Gamers Republic. Here's a Venn diagram I made in 5 minutes.
I guess I gotta find what it interacts with first before I can use it.
Well, it's probably a light experiment where they're just testing, hey, do these things grow under these colored lights?
Yeah, but that was the control thing for it, so my guess is that
this entire facility is built to accommodate a science experiment for a 6th grader.
So pretty! And so much damage!
This 6th grader's science experiment cost $50 million.
We are the better fighters. Use
Well,
fire
I know
to
that, but we
make
still have to
weakness.
do the damage. You have to do the work. You can't just say that the monster gives up. Turns out that Haru is not the best choice for this.
I mean, so I saw that I had the fear and was like, okay, psychic moves, and then it was like, oh, never mind. You can't hurt it with psychic.
The stone Pokemon is not going to be intimidated by your psychic powers.
Ravage them.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool! They're dead for!
Okay, now do the final punch.
I'm fired up!
Come on, do the final punch.
Now!
Make way for the fist of the Phantom.
Serious.
You've done this final move like 30 times. If you wanted to redo the script, you had all the opportunities.
Here.
Good work, everyone!
I'd have to watch Fist of the North Star to fully understand what all is being referenced in that.
I mean, I can kind of see the
A
reference.
stylish victory!
I mean, I know it's a reference to
it's
Fist of the
pretty
North
typical
Star.
of other shows, so I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that unique. This is the red room. The other one was the green room, and now we have to find
I'll
the blue
reveal your
room.
true form.
Now, who's this goth Joker?
But don't use electric attacks.
Okay, electric, don't use on her. Everything else we don't really know.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen this demon very often.
Finish it.
Time to start trying shit.
Shall we? No psychokinesis. Attack with something
Persona.
else.
Go down.
Knock them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Get another chance to try a weakness.
Up to you.
I'll help you. Game. One enemy defeated. Go get him, Queen. Let's continue. Just like I thought.
All right.
A stylish victory.
This lab is so big it needed 4 staircases. You know, to house all the science that they're working on. Which apparently requires like a dozen different refrigerators.
Our best chance is to make it confused.
Okay, throw a great ball at it.
Whoa, you did that with style. Ooh, not that noir. This chance. All out attack. Wasn't that graceful?
I don't know, I couldn't even see what you did. You guys were moving faster than the speed of
Okay.
light.
I felt the difference in strength in that fight.
Well, you were fighting one guy. It's not that hard of a challenge.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
I have something.
That even though Joker has seen 4 of these locked doors, he still has no idea how to open them. That one's a science drone, and I'm guessing the other one's a scientist.
Okay.
Gotta patrol and make sure all this science doesn't escape.
Oh my god, game, I don't care about that door.
But it's so important. You need to open it to proceed. You need to punch
I
your
wanted
way
to
through
get
the
down
glass.
here. Yeah, where does this staircase go?
The 5th floor? The 6th
Oh yeah.
floor? No, the 5th floor. Oh, and there's a big demon over there. That guy's the boss of all the science.
Treasure chest spotted. Let's open it.
I think we have to worry about the ultimate demon over there first, Ryuji. You don't need to get that ahead of yourself.
I'll reveal your true form.
Your true form is a floating goth
don't
chick.
use electric attacks. How did that taste?
Damn it, it tasted like bullets and I hate that.
But don't use electric attacks. Take this! Such a pain. An enemy's burning. Follow the wind to deal major damage.
Go down.
Knock them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Time to hit him with the power of space. Never see it coming.
Do it again, Skull.
Yeah, probably not, considering he hit himself with
Don't use
Meteor.
electric attacks.
Because it has high counter.
Panther dodges with brain. Like this. Who's next? Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
I'll reveal your true form.
This guy gonna be Michael or something?
Hmm.
No, Fafnir.
Oh.
Fafnir with, a little bit more
He
HP.
has no weakness. Our best chance is to make it confused.
Yeah, just hit him in his metal hard. That'll probably kill him. He's got it on the outside of his armor like a fucking idiot.
What next? Guns won't help here. Let's switch our methods.
But I have perfect dart accuracy. How can I shoot his weak spot? Also, I have one of him in my party.
Alive! Well, if it has no weaknesses, why not try brainwashing it?
Well, why would I need to brainwash him when I already have my own Fafnir?
Hey!
Let's go. All right.
It has no weakness. Our best chance is to make it confused.
Apparently, just hit him with any sort of status ailment you have access to.
Why not try brainwashing it?
I mean, yeah, the things that don't have any direct weaknesses tend to have they're more susceptible to ailments than other
Oh
characters.
shit, we're gonna get hit with Quake now.
What? Come on.
Ah, my fucking god.
Another double dizziness being doled out. Fafnir ain't gonna be told what to do by your petty Fafnir.
Ravage them.
Not taking kindly to that mirror match you've been trying to do. Oh, poor Yusuke.
All yours.
How undignified.
What a brilliant time to put your showtime on the flip
You must bring grace to this battle.
by kicking a bunch of panels at him.
Sharper than thorn.
Beauty is deadly. The pinnacle of beauty.
Pinnacle of Beauty, 450 damage.
Persona! Behold! It wasn't strong enough. Panda, your attack power's lowered. Persona! Violet, advancing! Bubs, your offense is down!
Maybe hit him with your own Quake. Maybe that'll destroy him.
Oh no, it won't. It will repel that back at me.
Oh.
Nice, Violet. Just what I would expect from an athlete. My power.
But Makoto's not even here, Fafnir. What are you doing?
Someone finish it.
Finally, we get one of those status ailments. that
Yeah, I
Makoto's been
believe when
bitching
it's
about.
frozen, I can do that even if it's, yeah. Because normally it would repel that back at me, but because it's frozen, I can hit it.
Wasn't that graceful?
So Fafnir is not one to be fucked around with too lightly.
Give me a sec.
Don't care.
What do you mean you don't want extra bullshit treasure? What am I even doing up here in the UFO? Sumire really wants that golden dress.
And all three of these girls have old witches' robes, which are better than...
Just wearing a bra.
I mean, it's better than, It's better
festive
than the
life.
golden dress.
Somewhere.
I'll reveal your true
You
form.
emerge right on top of an enemy. Oh, hey, it's the old samurai guy.
This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused. Let's finish this. Something isn't working.
He blocked it with the power of his painted body. And nothing else.
Fox withdrawing.
Won't use bless attack. Try something else. It's still alive. Won't use bless attacks. Try
Let's
something
go.
else.
Go down. Now or never, right? Gonna knock you
I don't know, Ryuji. We're gonna be fighting a lot of guys before we get to the top of this lab. So Thermopylae is just Heat Riser.
Heat riser for everybody though.
Victory is ours. How'd I miss? Points for that, Violet.
I agree. How do you miss while stabbing someone 12 times? Unless they like turned intangible for a second.
Florida, keep it coming, Noir. Are you okay? It's your turn. On to the next. Skull, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Kukulin is wearing
RNG,
armor.
fuck you.
How did it not get hit by electricity?
One knocked down. Let him have it, Skull. Skull,
Oh my god, RNG.
He had 20 HP. That was it.
the opponent is going to attack. Recover your health.
What if I increase my evasion to 80%? They'll never be able to hit my 20 HP.
My soul.
Each one of those swords did 3 damage.
Maruki, she needs help. Behold.
Oh my god.
And his migraine isn't even talking to him.
He sure showed me. There's that boy.
You showed me that you could have a 2/3 hit rate. Now,
I mean,
Kukulin's
it
gonna
buffed
be
its
back.
evasion. I just was annoyed because I felt like I should have.
I'll reveal your true form.
Let's get the advantage. Don't rush this.
They certainly like pairing the goth girl with the voodoo chick all the
It is a
time.
major threat, but don't use electric attacks. Persona! This is my soul! You're still up. Maruki, she needs help!
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, she can take one punch, probably. All talk, we just killed your battle partner in one hit. Ouch.
Let's catch your breath, just like I thought.
Okay.
Can we finally solve the RBG puzzle? Or do we need more information?
What? I haven't even gone to the. If you've been paying attention, I went off the beaten path.
Well,
I'm
this should be
currently
the
what
third-
I assume is near a grief seed.
Well, this should be the 3rd RBG room, right? So we've gotten all 3.
One of his will.
First of all, it's not an RBG room. Where I need to go, Jeff, is I need to go into the room that has the next VHS tape. And I can do that. It's not that I can't do that, I just haven't done it.
So this isn't a color puzzle, it's just they have 3 colors.
Yeah. It's just the rooms happen to have 3 colors right now.
Well, that's lame. Couldn't even do us the justice of just having a puzzle.
Cause yeah, I got down here, right? And then like right here is the door to go into the room with the thing. And instead of going in it, I did this. And explored this whole area because this led to a grief seed.
And we're still treasure hunting. We're going up to the 5th floor again.
Yeah, I didn't unlock that door, weirdly enough. I should have done that before. Oh well.
I don't know. I mean, do we really need the shortcut when we... And all we
Probably
need to
not.
do is run up and down 2 stairs. Why is this VHS offices the dirtiest parts of his entire business? This one's marked sympathy memory number 2.
Damn it! Just hearing it from you's pissing me off. You've come so far.
Did he
what
lose all of his
problem could they
funding?
possibly have now?
I tried negotiating in person with the professor and the investors, but they
Well,
simply
yeah, because
wouldn't listen.
Maruki's like
Due to the
whole
lack of
research plan
concrete
is
evidence,
insane.
all further research and funding in the field of cognitive science will cease.
I
They
agree.
told me it's already over and done with. But why now, of all times? When they first saw my paper, they were positively beaming with excitement.
In the research lab in Odaiba? They're not going through with that anymore?
Yep.
Well, they are probably funded by the same group.
To hell with
so,
their
you know.
concrete evidence. How are we supposed to get any evidence if we can't perform the research first? If we can change the cognition of trauma victims, their suffering can be eliminated. Who knows how many people could be saved with this research? How much...
Weirdly enough, I was reading about a therapy technique the other day that kinda does that.
Evidence is the reason they shut it all down.
It-
It doesn't use the second
all the
magic
time
from
and
the
money
second
spent.
dimension.
To just
No, it's not magical, but so I'm trying to remember what it's called, but so essentially,
Is it electrode based?
no, so you're guided through traumatic memories by your therapist, and it has to do with eye motions, and it's a new thing, and they don't have like all the science behind it, but like there's no danger to attempting it. So like you either do it and it works, or you do it and it doesn't work, but like it's weirdly really useful and works a lot more than you'd think. And I was just like, huh, because I was shopping around for a new therapist, and it was like one of the things my new therapist will be like can do for people. Not that I have, you know, memory. It specifically works for trauma, by the way. So you can't use it to get over like every mental hang up, but you can specifically use it to get over trauma. And I was like, huh. And the way it does it is by going through the memories while doing these things with your eyes and like whatever. You essentially rewrite the neuro pathways that is used to access that memory, so that no longer associates the memory with the trauma or something. Like essentially you move it from the where your brain stores trauma to where it just stores memory. So you like move the memory from, so you relieve it of the trauma. So you still remember it, and you still remember that it was bad, but you remove the like super trauma inducing parts of it.
I was wondering if it was going to be an
Even if that
associative
was the
thing.
result of some kind of conspiracy, what could I do about it?
Well, you
It's not like
can't
I
do
have any
anything about it,
proof.
Maruki. Like,
I see.
you don't have the money
So,
to go after a
What are you gonna
conspiracy,
do
and it's
now?
not a crime, so
Sponsors
you
have
can't get the
backed
police
out, so
involved in
I
it
doubt
either.
college is gonna let you keep using the...
I'm done with that college. They have nothing for me at this
Now I'm
point.
gonna go
I'll
be a
look for
high
work
school
elsewhere while I
worker.
keep
That's
fleshing
all
out
I
that
got
research
left.
paper. Eventually, I'll prove the existence of the cognitive world. Once I've done that, no one will be able to complain.
Maruki is going to continue his insane research into the existence of magic
Worry.
And he
I
got
swear
very
I'm
drunk
going to do
doing it.
I have the power now. It cost me my life with you. So I'm going to rescue everyone from their pain. I don't care how long it takes me. It's
It took
going to
Maruki 3 years.
So that was another of Dr. Maruki's memories?
I'm surprised he remembered
Yes,
that,
I
considering he
believe
was
so.
very drunk.
Seemed to be a much
Or
more
kind
recent
of
memory
drunk.
than the first one we saw, though. His research was cut off.
So after the incident with his girlfriend, he progressed in his research to harness cognitive
I know that you
science
guys
as
have
a
become
healing
all Magic
practice.
Power Rangers
However,
and
his
shit, but
research
why
was
is this
shut
so
down,
surprising to
and his
everybody?
career along with it.
Of course his
All he had
research got
left
shut
was his
down.
resolve to prove his research valid, then use it to save people. That seems to be the message delivered by the videos we found.
The two of them.
It must have been his dream. To use his research to save people here.
If that sounds good to you, would you prefer we just turn around
Well,
and go
unfortunately, we
home?
made that decision already, so we
That
can't
isn't an
make it
option.
again.
Yeah, what she said.
Actually, we
If
can.
anything, we've got a
There is another chance in the story that will happen of us to get the ending where we let Maruki win and we stay in this timeline.
We watched the fourth sympathy memory, and they're like, you know what? Shit ain't worth it. Let's go home. I wasn't convinced by the first 3
I
tapes,
think
but
this
the
is the
fourth
one I
one
need
was
to.
a
Oh no,
real
this is not the one I need to go on.
I mean, it's a big square, so all we need to do is find the biggest staircase.
But no. Fucking A.
your true form.
So, no, Jeff. There is a door that we have to unlock using the information we got from the memory.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the staircases brought me back
How
to it,
many
the other one
drinks
didn't.
did Maruki have before he completely broke down?
Try something else.
The answer was 5.
This is my show.
Oh,
Persona, shall we?
I mean, it's not any better now. He probably lost his experience with drinking when he got into his middle 20s. Spent all his time in the psychologist's office.
It's on. Do it again, Skull.
He was gonna keep hitting him over and over again with lightning.
Not that.
Skill's pretty good. Dance, Persona. Victory is ours. I got a deduct point for that, Violet.
Futama's keeping score? Why?
Last one. Persona, hit him.
This ain't mini golf.
It wasn't strong enough.
We're gonna get back to the save room and Futama's gonna be like, yeah, Yusuke, you got negative 17 points. We're gonna have to put you on the bench. You're not allowed to go on the next mission. You're gonna have to get some remedial training in at the old mementos.
Let's keep going.
Well, money, that's the answer for every research project. Hey, money's not on this list. And yeah, if you look at it the other way, then sure, that's probably the correct answer. But the actual correct answer was money. It's always money. Is that like a giant dining room? What's with all the hexagons? We're gonna have to solve another one of those stupid fucking, like, colored door space block puzzles.
I don't know. There's gonna be some kind of puzzle with that. It looks like eventually.
Here's the exam room where we keep all the patients. Here's also where we keep our giant diamond. If you're interested in happiness, go down the hallway. That seems like a little bit of a scam, Maruki. Well, we can still go behind their desk and kill them. Like, they're not protected by anything.
Actually, I can't get behind the desk.
Yeah, just try again. You probably can. Just go through the side door. Well, you're in the lab. They're always looking for test subjects. Let's go with what kind of place this is. Get the earlier information.
Well,
We put them in the blue or the red team and try to figure out why they picked that color. Everyone's in the red team right now. Except for this contradictory motherfucker. If they don't believe in the power of the red team, then they're put in the mentally unsound category.
Interesting. So if so if we answer everything correctly, we get a gift. Otherwise, we go A or B.
Seems like a bit of a weird policy, but sure. You'd think you'd give the gift to the people that you couldn't help, not the ones that you can. I don't think Maruki's like whole deal is gonna be electroshock based. I don't think Maruki's that kind of researcher.
Is there a safe room nearby? I see.
Here's the safe room, it's in a gym.
I'll just add this.
What the fuck kind of building is this place?
Research lab.
The last save room was in a completely defunct storage locker, and this one's in a gym locker room.
This one's in a hospital locker room.
Why don't we?
See all the doctor's coats hanging up? It's a hospital locker
You
room.
know how everyone's always in their lab coats at the gym? That's totally
we
not
don't know
what
what
this
may be
is.
waiting for us. Let us
You walk
explore
out there,
carefully.
there's gonna be 12 different treadmills that you can use. Why is this the most locked palace ever? So are you gonna pick the blue or the red team?
I actually want to see what it's off to the right first.
You've been to a therapist. Don't they ask you blue or red when you walk in?
Yes.
Okay, so you know the answer to this question already. Why are you climbing on the bookshelves?
I can. And I
Why
wanted
is
to see
there a
what was
giant
okay.
eyeball? The therapist's office definitely needs the giant security camera to make everyone feel safe and not freaked out.
I have something.
Interesting that you can jump up there, but there's no purpose to jumping up there. But yes, no, yeah, that's the first thing that you when you walk into therapy that they ask you, red or blue.
Yeah, but isn't it worth fighting? I think I'd be more worried about the kidnapping attempt than the getting beaten up part.
Huh?
Okay, so we can pick the dumb answer or the coward's answer. I have no idea what Maruki would pick. I barely know the guy.
It's difficult because in my brain says we should go to, like, it would be B for Maruki, but not because Maruki himself would pick B, but because Maruki wants everybody to rely on him, right? He's got to be the god fixing everybody's problems, so he's the teacher you run to, right? That's why my brain says B, but
Yes, because I would definitely trust Maruki with this, with this crime being solved.
Right, right.
okay, talk to the NPCs.
I mean, we know what they picked. They're already on the side of the room with their answers. What are we gonna fight here? There's no combat here.
No, if we get it wrong, we're probably gonna have to fight something.
Yeah, don't we know this guy? Or is he just one of those NPC-looking motherfuckers?
Just an NPC looking motherfucker.
I'd go with 2. Let's get his answer. Yeah, that's definitely the sort of guy that would punch everybody. And I was too tiny to punch everybody in the face. This guy's gonna run into all the burning buildings that he can find. He's gotta have a save people quota.
I'm on board.
Well, yeah, of course Ryuji would go for the aggressive answer.
Hey,
Hey, are you a coward? We're wondering if we are too. Yeah, I'll go with 1. Be straightforward with this guy. If I had my own gang, then I would be able to stop all the crime.
Well,
Let's go back to the safe room and talk for a minute, and then answer the question.
hey.
well then.
Is the treatment ironically that they're gonna send in demons to beat us up? Because, you know, that would actually be clever and pretty funny.
Well, so what it's gonna be is the treatment's gonna be to rewrite us and like let us go back into being part of the perfect world, right? And we're gonna resist that, and then because we resist that, they're gonna send the security in.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Well then.
I'm good with picking our answer and the answer being B.
Now then.
Indeed.
Well, what are your thoughts? Now then. But
Maruki's a man of science, he believes in math, therefore B is the correct answer.
what are your thoughts? What's up? Yep. Oh.
Do you have a moment?
What's up? Yep. Oh.
Do you have a moment?
What's up?
Okay, so let's pick our answer and then they just keep talking about picking our answer.
I should write something.
At
We
this
don't know
point,
what
you guys
may be
might as well
waiting for
just
us.
flip a coin to
Let us
figure this
explore
out,
carefully.
considering you're so overcautious about the answer.
I mean, the problem is like, Maruki himself would pick A, but I feel like Maruki would want others to pick B. Like, that's where I'm getting confused on this. But I don't actually have to.
Yeah, just stand on the elevator.
Well, you said B, so we're gonna go B first, and then if it's wrong, I'm gonna reload because I want to see what the prize is.
The prize is this sofa. You get the great 6-person sofa couch.
Oh, this is the right answer according to this.
We link up with the people from the other question and we find that NPC and he's a walking, talking bruise. I'd be like, Maruki, you're doing some autocratic shit in the background.
Oh, now we have 3 answers.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Alright then.
Okay, so we can pick strength, we can pick trophy, or we can pick art.
I can feel it.
Seems kind of elaborate for a therapy question. Here's where we put the last wool seed. Now you have to fight the super boss to get it.
Sit.
On saying that about the stadium that's been completely covered head to toe in security cameras.
Well, interestingly enough, I see no enemies in either of the hallways next to us, which means those answers might be right. I don't know.
Maybe it's a bullshit exam and all the answers are correct.
No, because we can see the enemy on the map for the wrong room.
Okay, so we just cheated to get the right answer?
I mean, I think that's what we might have just done, yeah. I'm curious if there is... Okay, there's no crawl space on this one, so...
So what is this question? Trophy, muscles, or art?
You have a personal dream that you really, really want to come true. You've worked so hard to achieve it, but it just does not come to fruition. So you just give up on the dream? Oh, I see. The weights are on the ground and they're painting instead.
And that guy took all the pills, apparently. And then when he was done with the pills, he just threw them on the floor. Personally, I'd pick A. I'd go for A. Just keep trying. Try something else. Those guys apparently told the most hilarious joke in the universe.
No!
Have you tried open mic nights and, you know, combining that with your street performing? And that's when I decided to pick up the banjo.
Thank you very much.
That guy in front of him is high as fuck right now. Look at him, he's just staring at the ceiling. What stream? What are you talking about? Because I wasn't paying attention.
Whoops.
Well, that didn't help. This guy was a sellout before he had any fucking legitimacy to his name. That's pretty pathetic. Somehow he took up $75,000 loans from his parents because he's an idiot. You didn't even tell us what your channel was.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, don't bother. We're gonna be done in a month.
No, I mean, I was just saying that's what the guy said.
Oh, I thought you were doing that as a joke.
No, it's because the guy said it.
Let's go with 2. Like, dude, did you make up your mind, or you're just gonna keep leaning over?
Huh?
I don't have big dreams, I just like thinking of big trees all day. I'm gonna start gardening real hardcore style.
Yes.
I mean, in Yusuke's social link, he was beating himself up before he couldn't make art properly.
Yeah, but you're still trying.
I think he would be the one who would be able to understand the overstress of dreams. I mean, it's not particularly good advice.
If we're once again going with like which answer Maruki would pick, it's A or B, but it's I'm guessing it's B.
I'm pretty sure it's not C.
Yeah, I don't think it's C at all, but
That seems to be the very wrong answer. I love how Ryuji's in the lion's nest of the exam room and he's just bored as shit. Guys, I can't take answering these questions and we're on question 2.
Shall we begin?
Ryuji just answers like 10% of every exam he's ever taken, and then just throws it on the desk and calls it done. Okay, what would Maruki want? I'm also still thinking A. I don't know if Maruki would agree with B.
But he did B, is my point.
He did do B, but did he do it knowingly, though? Or did just the other voice give him his powers unbeknownst to what he wanted?
No, he did it willingly. We know he did it willingly.
Well, we know that now. But in the past...
Well?
Well, apparently Morgana thinks it's A or C. Would Maruki pick C? That's a question. Would Maruki just tell people to give up?
What are your thoughts? Right.
This is the problem when you open up your multiple choice to 3 answers. It's a lot more complicated.
Wait!
Oh, so I can't save. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do, save before we pick this one. I think my brain says it's B. But they're like, do the one that's going to be the least harmful to you, in which case, I don't know, they're all harmful in some way, shape, or form.
I mean, C's not all that harmful, to be honest. I don't know if Maruki would...
I mean, regret, right? Wouldn't regret be?
No, I think if you're willing to give up, I don't think you believe in regret.
What's up?
I don't know, let's see if they say what the drawback is.
Yeah, what is their let's pick? Or I guess we can go over what they said. He doesn't have any aspirations. It is not worth it. Going after something easier is better than getting hurt by failing. Well, if a job is just being a dick.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, guys, we have all the time in the fucking world. It's not like we, you know, have to answer this in 5 minutes. It's ethically wrong. Doesn't just hurt other people, it damages the person being negative too.
What are your thoughts? Yes.
So the game's seeming to say pick C.
Yeah, I don't think the game agrees with A.
Because the game's like, pick the one that causes the least harm, and then they made a point when you picked a, hey, let's discuss the C option, they make a point to say that this one does the least harm.
Well, I guess we'll go try C then.
What are your thoughts? Right.
So yeah, I guess we'll try C.
You ready to get punched up by demons?
What do you want to do?
You chose the easy way out. Here's the difficult part.
Yep, it was C. We got it right.
But I thought C was the one who had a demon in it. And those guys are still telling the most hilarious joke they've ever heard. Harder chorus. Here's my heart medication. Make sure that you have a heart disease before you take it. Does that next room have 5 answers in it?
Looks like it.
That's a pretty ridiculous game. Maybe this one's going to be which crime do you want to commit? Do you want to love, Olympics, money, begging over a mistress, and I forgot what the 5th picture was?
Okay, so we have by pictures alone we have
This guy's escaping prison to join
giving
the
up your
Olympics.
shackles and running the Olympic torch.
Love.
We have love. We have family.
Okay, family.
Starting a
was
family.
Picture. This one's begging
getting
for a
cucked.
second chance.
Getting cucked. What?
It's either
there's
getting
two people.
cucked or he cheated and regretted it.
Maybe. And this one's robbing a bank.
I do love that they put like the, God, I always forget what the word is. The balaclava on the stick
No,
figure.
I think the last one, any of them were the right answer because like there is no monster on the map, and like there was a monster on the map for the last ones, you know?
Well,
Like it showed an enemy in the room we didn't pick for the first question.
and the game was like, you picked the correct option. We deleted the bad guy. You gained the
No,
power to
like even
steal
after we
people's
picked the
hearts.
correct option to the first question, there was a bad guy in the room we didn't go into.
You can steal everything. You can steal all the mental stuff. I mean, it hits close to home because we have that power. I mean, we could probably steal that. What would you do? Steal something
Steal
valuable,
something
not
valuable, never steal.
Steal my own heart. Steal evil hearts. Steal the person, the lover's heart.
What?
I'm not sure how that relates to the pictures, though.
I mean, steal something valuable makes sense because that's the
No,
I'm thinking the question they're asking here is, what did Maruki directly do?
right, because this is stealing something valuable, which is definitely not the right answer. This is stealing nothing, I guess.
Wait,
I think.
what was...
No, this is
wasn't
D. This is stealing nothing.
Stealing, yeah, that one's nothing. This would be E.
This is freeing yourself, stealing yourself.
Stealing
This one was
yourself.
stealing your lover, and
This one was stealing evil.
this is stealing someone else's heart, I guess. So you're making them repent because you stole their heart.
Okay, so what did Maruki do in regard to these 5 choices? I'm thinking he stole his own heart. This one has a demon in it.
Yeah, so here it actually shows the enemy. So
Then
I hated my husband, and that's why I became fat. I would not trust that guy.
Come on,
It's
man.
time to run away. So apparently C is the wrong answer.
It's somewhere.
as is the yellow answer, it looks like.
Show me your true form.
Damn it, all I wanted to do was stare at my clipboard. I mean, if we lost this battle, I would laugh very, very hard. It's like, how the fuck did you fuck that up?
it might not have a weakness. Maybe try making
Doesn't seem like any of the enemies in this dungeon have weaknesses.
an enemy's burning. Follow up with wind, deal major damage.
Follow up with wind, and then you shoot him with a fire grenade.
Katsura
That's not exactly what I said, but sure. I mean, he's dead. What else do you fucking want? Hit him with the god's hand. Lila's shocked that you would step on her lawn. How dare you?
Let's finish this.
She's gonna have to mow it again to get your shoe prints off of it.
Not that.
Go down.
Enemy's defeated. Bring your Joker.
Or is just gonna slowly sit on the camera.
Okay. Hey.
Gay.
Well, not really.
What? She literally says, I've never had a problem getting a boyfriend, but the person I loved most would never even look at me. So if she has no problem ever getting a boyfriend, then the girl she wants doesn't look at her. Damn it, never mind.
Yeah, I knew that's where it was gonna go. Because it was obvious.
But if she has no problem getting a boyfriend, why can't she get? I don't get it. Because to me, if you have no problem getting a boyfriend, then you can get the guy you want.
Maybe that guy just has higher standards, or she's in the friend zone. Like, I could understand that. Wait, so do you want to make her happy, or are you trying to, like, fix her brain by making her stop being so self-centered?
Okay, so we know that the yellow answer and we know stealing someone else's heart and stealing your own heart are the wrong answers.
Okay, so how about we introduce that NPC?
Which is interesting. So it literally means that the last question, there was no wrong answer.
So, what if we introduce that NPC to gayness, and maybe that's the answer she's looking for?
Suppose you never know.
Turn around and, you know, do you
And
feel
we know-
anything
we
about
know-
that woman behind you?
I mean, you can't make someone queer, but you know.
I get it, you know, you could try.
I suppose you can try, yes.
Yes.
No, I'm just here to be the janitor now. I would ask that, yeah, one. It's like, you good with yourself? I don't think that's how stealing works, Mr. Composition. I have never been able to get a promotion at work, and that's because I'm not willing to steal things. I'm gonna get going. Bye.
My money's on this one's the right answer, but...
Yeah, makes sense, considering the last question.
Well, once again though, by what it looks like, the last question was right no matter what.
Yeah, one. We're kind of looking for our own happiness by saving the world.
So that means...
I mean, we're stealing things constantly, and we've made a ton of money out of this, so aren't we technically this lady? Or is it the fact that it's okay because we're stealing from evil people?
Really? There's only
2 answers to this question.
I mean, there's only 2 people we can consult with. That's interesting.
No, I don't think there's a hidden air duct that we can go towards.
It's somewhere.
Where is the third person? They have to exist.
Well, so we know it's not this one, and we know it's not this
They're
one.
in the
Which means
bathroom.
It's either gonna be don't steal anything, steal from it. I don't think it's steal something valuable. That makes no sense. So it's either gonna be D or B, I guess.
I mean, in Maruki's mind, he's probably convinced himself that he's only stealing from evil
Okay.
people in a roundabout way. Without fear of ever getting caught.
Well,
Yes, you're right.
We didn't stick around for the beating in of that
Yep, yep.
lady. Well, that's mean, Akechi. Akechi has a lot of faith in us for being our
What are your
rival and the
thoughts?
guy trying to kill us. Well, composed man was the B option. He doesn't want anything.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Okay, so the game seems to be saying D.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I mean, they did specifically mention, you know, not that
What do you wanna do?
compromise moderate shit.
Nope.
God damn it.
Wait!
I'm just here to
Oh,
tell you
no
that.
abnormalities detected. So even though it has an enemy, it's the right one.
Now you can go kill Maruki. Congratulations. And if you look behind me, there's the final will seed. Are we gonna get, like, teleported back to the our regular altered reality?
Oh, neat. Full heals.
We also got
And then a bead chain.
bead. Bead chain.
Yes!
You got a chain. Here's your second reward for getting it done so well.
For real?
Welcome to the boss arena. We have an entire auditorium for it, apparently.
Right.
Damn it.
What do you mean abnormal brainwaves?
wait, hold
So
on.
it turns out that the exam had no correct answer. Bye-bye, progress. We'll see you later. see what they did. That's annoying.
Interesting.
So you can't get to the other side of the room.
Makes me wonder what's down the other path.
I mean, we can't go down the other path, otherwise the receptionist will yell at us.
Wait!
So it
Because
turns
now
out-
I'm looking at the shape of the map. There's a room behind if you pick to steal something valuable. If that's the last grief seed, I'm gonna be mad.
No, I don't think this game's gonna fuck you that way. That's not this game's style. The grief seed's gonna be around where the colored puzzle is. I don't know what that hexagonal room at the end is gonna be. And that's clearly a Resident Evil elevator.
Whoa!
I was gonna say it's full of construction workers, but no, they're all wearing
see.
brain-washing helmets.
But
Well, it's pretty easy bypassing that mental health check. Hey, has that room from earlier. With a
I should
broken
write something.
TV in it. Oh jeez, our playtime is crazy. Oh, it's the center of that room we were just in. Well, I guess it didn't matter if you missed out on your grief seed because the game just took you here anyway.
Yeah, it's letting me dick around the elevators again.
I mean, I don't know what
So-
else there is to dick around for.
Oh, the elevators are up though. So you can't go up
We've
any
taken
of the
away all
elevators.
your answers. You will never be allowed to go outside of the path that we laid out for you. We know how to make you happy, so just obey us. Hey, there's no enemy in here. That's some bullshit.
Focus.
And then this one just has the laughing men in it. What other surprises could be at the end of the other hallway? Just some people taking their smoke break.
Oh, okay. It's not. There isn't a little room at the end of it. Okay, I was misreading the map.
Were you holding the map upside down?
No, so look at. Hold on, can I?
The room with the X on it?
Oh, okay. I can only. Wow. Okay, so I can't do it with the minimap. I can only do it with the actual map, like when we're moving around map. So look at the layout to the rooms, right?
Sure.
So the far left blue, see there's that little, there's a door that leads to a little square, right? That blue. It's not actually a little square. It's this full shape. So we just have another layer on top of that shape.
Oh, that makes sense.
But I initially read it as there's a little side room at the end of that specific route, and that we need to go to that specific route to get something that's behind that door, like
The
an
map
item.
was rendered in 3
I
dimensions.
should write something.
But yeah, no, and that's not it. So that makes this easier because I
Oh,
was
you wanna
like,
be
well, I
chasing
mean,
your
I
shadow.
could see a JRPG doing the thing where he's like, if you pick something valuable, the game gives you a chance to get something valuable, you know?
Yeah, I can see that too, but like I said, Persona 5 is not going to be that dickish about it.
I mean, you're right in the sense that it probably, if they did do it, it wouldn't be the grief seed. It'd be some other random thing.
It'd be some armor that's not useful. So we have to find the VHS tape?
Yeah, it looks like this time we have to find the VHS tape. So my guess is, based on the shape of the map, I think this is the end of the dungeon.
Yeah, I think there's probably still more dungeon to do. No, that one
Yeah, it
just
might
has
be
a-
mid-boss.
That one
Might
just
be a
has
mid-boss.
boss in it. It's one of the mannequins, but it's been doing steroids.
Guess that's locked.
I'm guessing that's gonna go into the insertion plan. Well, that's not menacing at all. We saved our toughest enemies for the final insertion route. Bunch of side rooms. Well, I guess if you needed help with the stealth, here's a bunch of catwalks. A chewing soul. I'm not even sure what the hell that would mean. There's certainly a lot of ways to get up here, but not to the second floor of catwalks.
Whoa! There's this.
I'll go check out what's up there later. I'm gonna go fight the mid-boss guy.
What kind of demon could be behind the
Huh? What?
swole mannequin guy?
Joker.
Oh, we actually don't need to go through him yet, because on the other side of him is the door we need the videotape to get the answer for. So there is no reason to fight him right now.
There's some deep security going in this place. I mean, why are the scientists the ones that are on patrol and not like security men?
Good question.
Do you think this place is like really cheap and they needed their staff to pull double duty?
You can use your grappling hook here.
Yeah, this is a regular mannequin guy.
I'll reveal your true form.
Your true form of being balling that other guy again. Oh, you added a skull snake this time.
It should be easy if you stay focused. Show them, Sondrian! Enemy range! 2 to go! Sometimes you just want to explode.
Yeah, damage wasn't great, but you know, they're not particularly strong, so who cares?
But don't let your guard down. That's good enough, Violet. Go for it!
Sure.
On to the next!
Come. Ravage them.
Joker, you missed? Come! Persona! I'm moving back. Panther, ready to engage.
Persona!
Done! Do it again, Skull!
Persona!
Yeah, I don't think Skull has the fireworks to
Joker!
finish up this enemy.
All out attack!
whole lifestone out of that deal. And it even wasn't the higher level stuff that's been patrolling the outside.
Oh.
Nothing like some Clorox that we really needed, apparently.
Focus.
Super treasure, super bad guy.
First of all, it's 2 super bad guys. Thank you very much.
It's somewhere.
Establish patrol routes and get a stealth plan together. That guy has like a 5-foot patrol.
Hey. And there's a chest. Joker?
I'll reveal your true form.
Oh, it's just Fafnir again.
Successful. Now just don't lose. No weaknesses? Well, how about we make it forget its skills? Let's dance!
That'd be a wonderful idea if I could actually manage it.
With my soul! They're pretty tough. Persona! Can you take it from
Fox,
here?
advancing.
Backing off. Allow me.
Persona! Chimera! Ravage them! Too slow.
Crow's got some moves. Persona, victory is ours. They're still up.
I'll break them.
Persona!
He's hers. It's just sad.
Oh, even got Jude with that.
I'll save you.
Didn't even matter.
Surprisingly,
I am thou.
got a double proc.
I mean, we got 2 different procs of 2 different things, but yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted.
The one thing that Fafnir is bad at is just getting frozen.
Wasting your time.
Oh no, you lost your nuclear resistance.
This one, defense.
This is probably the worst time you could have picked to support us. Futon.
I wanted HP because that would have been nice.
Let's do this, Joker. Hardly a challenge.
Just like I thought.
I mean, you're the guys that wanted to go through the whole song and dance for a guy that was basically dead anyway.
All right.
Nice. Oh.
What about the other guys right behind you? Yep, that was an easy answer.
Shadow sighted. It appears powerful.
There's a strong-looking shadow.
Ah, fuck.
Dude's fucking fast when he figures out where you are.
Some treasure.
There's a rare item if you could steal it.
I can do better.
Ah, fucking A. Please don't hit
That
Jude.
Quake
Okay.
ability.
Persona, take this. Someone finish it.
I was gonna say if his AI works, it's probably gonna hit you with a cosmic flare next turn, but you already froze him, so that's not gonna happen.
I got it. There.
Ooh, Joker.
Let's go.
Cool.
That should get you another 400 points.
Joker, your health is low. Watch out. How about this? Spinning.
You
The
all right?
one person who didn't get dizzied was the guy who's basically dying.
We'll crush them.
It's time to end this.
That
I mean,
might be
two
the last
characters
1,000
didn't get
damage
Disney.
you do.
Two characters didn't get dizzy. Joker and Yusuke didn't get
Yeah,
dizzy.
but Joker's immune to everything, so it doesn't really count.
Let's move on.
I'm immune to it. It literally happened last battle.
All right. Shut.
Well, one less super guy to worry about.
Yeah, I suppose so.
In shadow. Hopefully we won't have to fight.
Damn it, where's that grief seed hiding? Where's the extra hidden room?
Oh, fuck you.
Can't you guys hire somebody else besides Fefnir? You have to fight 5 different Fefnirs.
You're pretty tough.
You guys are eating up so much of my goddamn mana over this.
That is the point of these battles. As I've stated a million times, the enemies in these games aren't designed to be a danger to you more often than they are designed to be attacks on resources.
Someone finish it.
Seems like a very boring RPG design.
You're mine.
Ooh, awesome.
Oh, we didn't knock down those.
It wasn't technical enough of a victory, unfortunately.
You can try.
Spinning. Dizzy. She can barely land her attacks in that state.
I mean, she might not have
Let's
to.
do this.
Let's do this, Joker.
Come on.
It's disappointing.
Ooh, a rare one.
Well, it's Orichalcum again.
Let's dance. Shut up, Cendrillon. Good job, Violet. It has no weakness. Our best chance is to make it confused. Good job, Violet.
Check.
Let's go.
All out attack. Persona. Good job, Violet.
That's my cue.
Okay, Kenshi finish off Belial and we'll be able to get out of here.
Bastard.
That's right.
No weakness.
It's immune to physical. My
shit.
bad.
But is it immune to Tommy gun lightning storms?
It is not. It's not immune to guns, lightning.
Guns that are lightning storms.
Okay. I can still fight. Let us go.
It's a treasure chest. I don't see any traps either.
I mean, the only traps are the enemies. I don't know if there's
Maruki,
actually ever been traps.
Surprise! It isn't a major threat, but don't use flesh attacks. Try something else.
You know, any more specific, or are you literally just telling me to try anything?
It isn't a major threat, but don't use electric attacks. Oh, you did that with style.
He's abusing the shit out of Google One.
Police are bearing him down.
Maybe it's time to throw an Ultra Ball at this goth chick to put her on the team.
Right on their feet. Nice, Joker. That Shadow's no happy camper. Be serious and don't make light of stuff.
Be very, very serious.
Do you accept?
Crime is crime. Throw them all in jail. Yeah, go with 2.
Oh, really?
God talk? Could get rid of Hope Diamond.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
And the other guy was just like,
Alright.
fuck this, I'm out.
It's somewhere.
Oh.
There's only one enemy in this room, Jeff.
Well, yeah, in this room, but there was 2 enemies in that fight.
I mean, yeah, that's how all the fights go when it comes to.
The guy was like, I'm what am I, chopped liver? And then he went to complain to somebody. Well, if it isn't the exact same fight we just did 5 seconds ago.
Except we're getting position hacked, so.
So we get some early damage. Well, an early attack that did 80% of their health.
Keep that up, Boss.
This guy's too paralyzed to give up, which is a really bad position to be in for an enemy. Damn it, I'd surrender, but I can't move.
Sanusi! Ravage them!
Uh-oh.
Joker, you're
Well, you
wild.
ravaged yourself, Joker.
Double attack. Let's finish this.
Gonna have a good talk with Bosscinerator after this.
Oops, hit the wrong button. Didn't
Well,
matter.
He's dead anyway. It's not like you get more XP for being flashy.
Okay. I have something.
Damn it, where's that VHS tapes? I've rifled through 3 boxes and still haven't found
I
it.
mean, it's definitely in the back box. I already figured that much. I just wanted to grab everything out of all the other rooms first.
Here's a dead light bulb.
It appears that you can use
Congratulations,
your
I hope
grappling
it was
hook here.
worth it. Out of all the shittiest fucking loot that they've had available, they just give you a dead light bulb. This is a pretty pathetic last enemy of this floor. 2 skull snakes and a Pokemon. Ultra Beast really ain't cutting it anymore. What are Ultra Beasts weak to? Just fairy Pokemon?
What was that?
Are all Ultra Beasts weak to fairy Pokemon?
No.
That's not how aliens work.
All the Ultra Beasts are just different types, so... I was gonna say none is better than the other.
Okay.
I mean, there isn't one thing that beats them all, I guess is how I should word that. Because say that there are some that are very clearly better than others, but...
What do you mean? That box had nothing in it? What the fuck?
Anyway, there's our videotape, I think.
Oh, it's a note. Is he gonna mention how much he likes us and how good our brain is? Well, yeah, we already know this, Maruki. Maruki, I think you're taking your research way too seriously. And look at what happened. Now you have brainwashing chairs.
Huh.
Have we still not found that VHS tape?
Nope, guess not.
Huh. Well, where else could we find it? Is it like in the office somewhere?
Maybe it's just behind the mid-boss?
That's probably a good idea, considering we didn't find it up here. There's that one enemy that we refused to kill.
Ah!
The
Fine.
Fefnir.
Fuck you.
Well, knowing you probably have a battle plan for these things at this point.
I do. If you haven't noticed, I'm doing the same. It's literally I don't have any status other than freeze that is going to be useful on these guys. So it's literally hit them with moves that hurt them, and then in the meantime, use ice moves to freeze them.
Well, apparently Fefnir is doing the exact same thing because he's using the same playbook every turn. I think that's the 3rd time in a row he's done Quake and then he followed up with Nuke Break.
Let's go.
Atlas has made like 25, 30 different RPGs. You figured they'd learn that they shouldn't repeat the same encounter over and over again. Cosmic Flare, that'll do 170 damage maybe. And then the Dizzy attack. Then you'll hit Samare like that other time. Samare won't do the all-out attack, and
I was gonna say the all-out attacks keep or not the all-out attacks. The showtimes keep proccing because one of my party members is under a status effect, because that's one of the things that can cause it to proc.
Okay.
well, you cleared the floor at least. I don't know if you feel accomplished in that fact.
Eh.
Okay, so if Fefnir was the high-level normal encounter, what's the boss fight gonna be? Is it gonna be like Michael and another Michael? Or is it gonna be Michael and Satan?
What are your thoughts?
Okay, everybody, eat this. I promise I didn't put a roofie in any of them.
What are your thoughts?
Let's go.
Joker, this is a very weird time to betray us. Like, we've been working together for, like, 5 days worth of game time. I've known you for a year.
Joker. Yes.
What the fuck is that mop top this guy's got on? Look at that thing. What's the shittiest haircut ever? What the fuck is this?
Hi, Surtur.
Did Surtur always
Hi,
have a giant
Surtur.
firework?
This enemy is
Surtur's the king fire giant in
Elden Ring?
no, not in Elden Ring, in Norse mythology.
So it's a sword in a firework?
What do you mean a sword and a firework? It's just a flame sword.
That seriously looks like he's holding like a fucking a Roman candle or something.
And it looks like he's holding like a torch.
It does kind of look like a flashlight.
Too slow.
Yeah, I did do very much. You're gonna do an anti-fire strat, obviously.
I mean, I'm just gonna make sure we're not carrying fire moves or people who are weak to fire because I don't want to give them extra turns. I'm just gonna keep using high crit moves to knock them down, and
Jesus,
then
that was 1,000 damage. This fight's gonna be done in no
I mean,
time.
this party right now is the highest level party I can have. These are my highest level characters. These 4 characters.
Well, that's gonna finish him off, probably. 500 damage will probably be good enough. That guy was supposed to be the mini-boss of this dungeon. Jesus, fighting all those Fafnirs took longer than that.
Because the Fafnirs are immune to physical, and my party heavily relies on physical damage. The way I play this game, I value physical damage over the magical damage because the HP is easier to replenish than mana.
Hello, and welcome to Organization 13. Now you have to fight each one of us individually.
Well, I still haven't found the stupid tape.
Maybe once we get to the question, they'll be like, oh, I remember where that tape was. It was over there. I didn't read, like, most of the question. It just said, how do many adolescents react to something?
I have something.
Has one of Organization 13 members here got the tape? Is there, like, an objective marker that we can stare at? I mean, it's gonna be free and clear. We already killed everything that exists.
Must have missed it somewhere.
It's on one of these damn shelves.
Seems like you can use your grappling hook here. Try it out.
Is it on the roof? Oh, we already read this.
I can see it.
Fish soup.
I can feel it.
I can feel everything. It's everywhere. Information that I can't read. Is that the only second floor catwalk?
Mm-hmm.
Focus.
Huh. That certainly narrows things down. Okay, did we check the bathroom?
My only thought is, did I check this room carefully enough? Like, maybe I behauled it straight for the treasure and missed the tape in this room? Because remember that this room had, like, two strong guys in it.
At this too closely.
Yeah, there's a box here that I might have missed.
Oh yeah, that guy's definitely not in an evil torture device.
There we go, found it. It was in the room that had the two strong enemies.
It was in the one place that we didn't bother looking too hard.
I mean, it's because I immediately grabbed the treasure. Like the treasure chest treasure, and
I'm
was like, oh yes,
focusing
that's
on the
my
prize.
reward.
The thing that matters. Where else would you store your personal videotapes besides behind two burly men?
You're Sumire Yoshizawa, huh?
And you
I'm
also
Dr.
gave
Maruki.
her an entire
I'll be your
salad,
counselor.
half of her body weight.
First of all, thank you for coming to see me.
That is a bin of sandwiches and other food,
Thank you for seeing me.
I think.
I'm not sure what to discuss. I only came here today because my parents wanted me to.
Here's a 30-pound
fine.
salad or
So,
13
you wanna
mini
just
sandwiches.
chat until our time's up then?
Chad, huh?
Of course. It's not really possible for
I
us
hope
to
you
talk about
appreciate
things
that I
you don't
brought
want
you to our
discuss
therapy
anyway.
session in my
I also
apartment.
got some sweets and some salty snacks there. Feel free to have at them.
Does Maruki have like a
Yes, thank you so much.
$5,000 snack budget?
So, let's start with, how about...
I mean, in all fairness, the juice boxes and stuff he had in his other office weren't that expensive of snacks.
Holy shit, look at
a
that
friend
thing.
of mine gave me
But yeah, these look like pretty good snacks.
just eating them by themselves.
I have 20
Yesterday,
chocolate
I thought,
bars.
Why not try using them as a meal ingredient? So, I tried making an apple dish for lunch, but that didn't turn out too hot. What do you think I ended up making?
These are some
have no
weird
clue.
questions.
Shrimp and chili sauce with apples. You know how sweet and sour pork can have pineapple in it? I was going for that, but
Maruki's
Sounds
just
like it
grasping
didn't
for
work for you.
anything that he
Apples
can
do
work
make for
with.
good ingredients, though. If you grate them, you can make a surprisingly versatile
Grated
sauce.
apples?
I use it in plenty of my food. It's pretty nutritious and good for digestion.
you cook, Yoshizawa-san? I'm impressed that you care so much about nutrition.
Well, I am wearing a
You must be
tracksuit.
really on top of things.
I'm just active, that's all. I'm a gymnast. My coach has told me more than once to be conscious of everything I eat.
I see.
It's a little
How's
hardcore.
practice going for you? Has it been rough lately?
It has been
Well, I
rough,
keep falling on my
I mean,
face and,
it's
you know,
nothing I
falling
can't
from great
handle.
heights.
but it's not going well. I don't even know what I want to do anymore.
Sorry to hear it. Do you enjoy gymnastics?
I'm not even sure of that. My older sister and I made a promise. We'd both compete and win the biggest gymnastics awards in the world. But she passed away. She protected me from a car. I stole Kasumi's dream away from her.
Very
I can't do it
literally.
anymore. I can't just go on like this. If Kasumi were here instead, I know she'd make her dream come true. Only Kasumi could have done it. No matter how long I try to compete.
Surprisingly,
it's not going to
Maruki's
change
random
anything.
tangents actually went
I'm
somewhere.
sorry.
There's no need for you to apologize in here.
I mean, that is how therapists are trained.
Just please do.
They can essentially get you to where you need what you wanted to talk about via conversation.
Better if I were Kasumi Yoshizawa. After all,
I mean, I called it out, but I'm also
just wishing
impressed
to
that it
make her
actually
dream come
worked.
true does nothing for her in reality.
Making dreams come true, huh? Well, I don't think your train of thought is strange at all, Yoshizawa-san. In fact, wanting to
Have you
become
checked out my
somebody
really
else
cool
isn't
Nelson's
necessarily
Cradle?
an entirely bad thing.
You think so?
Everyone is capable of changing themselves. Your imagination's your only limit. That's why, if you
Well,
aspire
that
to
and
be
her
more like
depression
another
might
person,
hurt.
it's actually possible. Thought exercises like, would that person do this? Or realizations like, that person wouldn't do that. These sorts of thoughts can lead people to change themselves in ways that more closely mirror the target person. Can you still imagine what your sister was like?
Yes.
If your sister were in your shoes, what do you
Maruki
think
took
she'd
role
do?
models very literally.
She wouldn't cry. If she had the time to do that, she'd just practice more instead. Dr. Maruki, I want to become Kasumi.
I know. And I'm sure you can too. Just believe in yourself. How about it? Are you feeling any better now?
Yes, feel like a weight's been lifted off of me. You're amazing, Doctor.
It's no big deal. Still, it seems like my counseling approach does some good after all.
Maruki might have magical powers, but he has to keep his files, damn it. It's all on his computer.
All right. I'm not sure how to put it, but I feel like I've been reborn all over again.
Really? I'm very glad to hear it. Feel free to drop by again sometime, should anything come up. We can even just have a chat, like today.
Thank you. Then we could pick up where we left off talking about...
Something the matter?
Now that I think about it, I'm not any good at cooking. I don't know why I said those things earlier. My younger sister's the one who was really great at it.
That's right. Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Yes? What is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm so glad I was able to help you. Good luck with your training.
Right. I'll do my best. For Sumire's sake and mine.
That was the only session I had with her.
Yes, it was a counseling session I had with Dr. Maruki. It was just after after my sister passed away. From that moment
Jesus
on,
Christ, you were
I
doing
lived my
gymnastics
life
training
really
all through
believing
that?
I was Kasumi.
It was all due to the rewriting
lot
of
of
your
dedication.
cognition. His actualization, as we've started calling it.
Okay, but I've been wondering something. So, it was only Sumire who believed that she was Kasumi, right? I assumed someone in your family or one of your friends would have noticed you going by the wrong name right away.
Well, I can certainly remember being called Kasumi by everyone else, too.
It might be more accurate to say you misheard or misunderstood the name you were being called. Like everyone kept calling you Sumire, but your cognition made you hear it as Kasumi.
So that's why nobody thought it was weird, including her folks and herself. Damn.
This must be part of the whole salvation nonsense Maruki's trying to pull over on us.
And successfully
That
did in
memory
the
may have been
alternate
kept here in
timeline.
video form because he truly does wish for Violet to be happy with life.
I admit, I really did
Why
feel
are we
saved in
bothering
that
with
moment
code
when I
names when you
became
guys have been
Kasumi,
saying
but at the
Kasumi and
same
Sumire
time,
throughout this whole
I
fucking
ran from my life
conversation?
as Sumire. I'm genuinely grateful for what Dr. Maruki did for me, but I'm done running. Let's get going.
I'm done running after, like, we've been doing this for like 3 weeks. So we beat the mini-boss, we unlocked the great elevator, well, we unlocked the final security door. We still haven't killed anyone in Organization 13, so that might come back to haunt us. You know, they try to punch above their weight. Yeah, that's probably what I was getting at. I don't know if I'd be so literal about it, but sure.
Well...
Sumire, you worked the password. It was just a sentimentality thing. Well, we're getting close, so it's actually just 10 o'clock.
I'm calling it. I'm assuming there's gonna be a safe room here. I'm gonna call it. Assuming there's a safe room up here.
Oh, you're saying that. I was like, it's a little early to call it over.
Oh,
Oh, people are just being raptured, apparently. What the fuck? What's going on there? Oh, are we finally gonna solve the RBG puzzle? What is that giant statue of?
Rumi.
It's a little young to be Rumi. Is that actually what
It
she
is.
looked like?
It is Rumi. That is what she looked like.
Hmm. I mean, he's reborning people. I wouldn't really associate that with the rapture.
I mean, in the sense that he's making the world perfect, though, he's making the world into heaven. So.
He's bringing heaven to Earth.
Yeah.
I think Maruki's thinking about this upside down.
So, but by like editing people's lives to bring them into this perfect world, he is bringing them to heaven. Thus, the rapture visualization.
Oh, and those are those fucking apples that he was talking about earlier for some reason. She's got a bowl of them sitting in a tree. Guys, you can make that jump. Like, you guys are agile motherfuckers. Like, that jump ain't gonna stop you.
It's a treasure chest.
Yeah, but we can't reach it. That's the problem.
Joker.
It's a puzzle. It does puzzle things. So can we just turn all of them on and then we can... Oh, it's color combinations too. Which means this is gonna get a little complicated.
So yes, we can turn them all on, but eventually we're gonna have to start combining colors and making colors and so on and so forth.
Well, there's no enemies
Isn't there a
down
treasure
there.
chest somewhere? Didn't
Yeah,
they say
it's right.
there's a
It's at the end over there. You can see it. You guys aren't being raptured. What are you being happy about? I'm just so happy that my friend Bill got to go to heaven, even though I'm still here. That sucks. But Bill's okay. You set it to white, which...
White.
Wouldn't that be brown?
No, so I forget why it is, but when you mix all this, so it has to do with light spectrums, not colors like mixing
Oh yeah,
paint.
that makes sense.
So when you do the light all together, it's white.
Oh, that's why you can't have all of them on. Because they also make walls.
Also,
Are there different colored circuits that we have to work with?
Oh, this one only turns red on and off.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the other choices are white.
Yes.
So yeah, and then so because the flowers are red, turning the red one off turns the flowers off there.
Maybe the reason why they're different circuits was that the first circuit's tied to all the staircases and that one was tied to just that. Oh, ball in the obelisk again.
We are the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak points. Persona!
Which again doesn't make any fucking sense for the rock, but you know, whatever. There it goes, barely holding itself together again. They never saw it coming when their face got ripped off by Akechi again.
okay. A good battle.
They're being raptured very,
So we
very
need
soon.
red on to go this way. We need red on and blue off.
Okay. Can you get out of the way, sir?
But this one only affects green. Interesting.
Well, that didn't help.
No, I need to.
You gotta move on to the next dimmer and start flipping switches.
Yeah, so now I can jump here and then I can turn the blue off here.
Damn you, blue.
Oh, actually though. What's over here?
Focus.
A lootable. It looks like that's it.
Now there's something else over there. I like a journal entry of his.
The only other thing I could think is over there is a hook shot spot.
No, there's a journal of his right here.
Introduction of Lady. Okay, so that thing that you saw on that VHS tape, let me just explain it again.
Huh, that makes me wonder some things. So it's March, no, because the game starts in April. So I was like, is there like, because what I would have done if I was the game developers is I would have put her a meet session meeting the doctor very early on in the game's timeline, but not so much so that I would have placed her in the background of a shot as Sumire. So I would have had like one background shot at one point super early in the game where she's the
You would have had like
the normal her.
A clue of what was gonna happen in the game itself.
Yeah. Anyway, so I run up.
Unfortunately, this game is not.
This should be the red switch. Yeah, this is the red switch. So.
Would you have been pissed off if this was somehow another blue switch?
So. They'll turn that on. Oh, okay. I needed I see.
Aw, poo.
I needed to switch the blue one already. You go turn blue off. And then red on.
Show me your true form.
He's on the way to getting orange, but isn't there yet.
Now's our chance. Beat him up. Persona. Take that. Queen.
I need my motorcycle for casting spells, otherwise it'll just fizzle and die on me.
Okay.
I'm glad we're.
This one's purple. Ryuji, that's not how
I
purple
may have
works.
thought of something.
I see.
Well, at least you got full access this time.
I can feel it.
Yeah, it's just another weak enemy. Who cares? Oh, that was very creepy animation it was doing.
3 enemies weak to nuclear. Persona. Let's
I may be a mannequin, but I'm also half octopus.
She's amazing. Not done yet now.
I'll use the power of gymnastics and shooting to win.
There's that form. Too late to be sorry.
Yeah, you didn't use gymnastics to win.
All right.
Can you tell if I've grown stronger?
I mean, I can tell by your level number. I don't need to know that.
Oh. Okay.
Where could they hide a will seed in this maze?
Hmm?
That's quite an elaborate door up there.
Probably that white hallway all the way to the one side.
Yeah, that's probably it. There's a treasure box over there.
This is great stuff.
Which
He just doesn't want to hurt his dirty little shoes.
This
by
is
trying
another
to jump
switch.
over. Yeah, all you need to do is a Scion one, and you should be good. Unfortunately, you don't have... Well, you don't need red to make Scion. That's a problem.
Yeah, so, but I need red turned off.
Use your knife to hack through the vines.
Can't go that way now.
Unfortunately, you're boxed in everywhere. This one only has green.
This one only controls green, okay.
Joker, there's a chest.
Well, yeah, but it's behind a wall. God damn it, 50% of this map is behind walls.
I gotta go find the red turn off.
This one's green again.
This one's green.
That one's barred. That one's barred. Actually, the map should be able to tell you where to go based on the colors.
This must be a red.
It looks like you can go through this entire square.
Oh, this is that blue one.
This one's blue and green. So what other... This map doesn't show where the dimmers are.
Well, here, let's do this. Turn off blue or turn on green and see what opens up. Now we can take the red path still.
You got a green staircase and then another green staircase.
Yeah, and so now we have access to this button. This turns off red.
Okay, so let's flip that and see what we can do.
Well, first let's grab this treasure chest. Because blue's turned off, so we can grab this treasure chest.
Well, I guess if you want to be Mr. Looty Scooty. If you just had to get some Soma. Just because it was free. If we turn off red, then I think green's all we got.
Hold on.
I don't know what else is left to do.
Hey!
Are we really arguing about this, guys? Again, we have the time.
We found a will seed. Let's grab.
Unfortunately, there's walls. Looks like you're gonna have to get a zero color spectrum going. Means this is gonna get a little complicated.
No, I have to have green turned off.
Oh yeah, that's a red staircase, so this should be really easy.
Oh, I need red and green turned off.
Oh, there's a yellow wall there, so you can't do it easily.
No, it's multiple layers of the wall. So if I take off the red layer,
that. I'm talking about that down there.
Oh yeah.
So if we turn off red, we can't go down that staircase, but there's a green dimmer down there, but we can't get to it because the yellow's in the way, which is... I mean, this is gonna turn into a puzzle. And we can't jump down that stairs, so that's not helping. This is gonna be a thing. Well, that's fine. It's just that, again, half the map's gonna be walled off.
I know that's fine in my opinion, depending on what I can and can't reach right now.
Again, you and your treasure boxes.
Okay, so this one lets me turn off green.
Which will at least get us up the stairs.
This one lets me turn off red. This one must let me turn on green. It does.
Damn it, they're both green. Oh, that one's green blue. That might be the way to do it. But we need blue to get up the stairs.
See it.
Ah.
Well, that's helpful. But it doesn't look like we needed to get around that. Although we can turn off green to get down there. And then yeah, that might be the way to do it. You turn off the green, or you just have green available anyway. Then you turn off the red. Hopefully the one in the center, and that should be all the colors. And then for their final act, you'll have to fight Stentor again.
I'll have to fight something. Yeah. First of all, it's pronounced Surtur, not Setter.
What would you like to do?
And who knows what I'll have to fight. Oh, Fafnir.
Fafnir again. Ultra Fafnir. This one's slightly taller.
Leave it to me.
Oh, fucking Fafnir, really?
Let's finish this.
I mean, if it has more health, apparently it doesn't have much. Oh, and he's not starting off with Quake this time. Which means this guy's running a different playbook.
This is my other self.
Well, for being Ultra Fafnir, I'm pretty unimpressed considering he's at less than half HP now.
Let's go. I lend it.
I mean, at this point, I'm the Fafnir Slayer, considering I've killed like 7 of you guys. That guy was less dangerous than the regular Fafnirs. It's too bad Jose's not also kept in this room so we can immediately get the one at the end of the game.
That's the third.
It has Life Aid.
It's really good.
Who's gonna get our special hat? Okay, so getting to the door is probably not gonna be. It's gonna be really easy because we can just do what we did backwards, and that should get us to the. I don't know. It looked like a white staircase at the end. On off, on off, on off. Just messing with it. you going?
Well, because I need to have blue on,
Oh,
but green off.
I misread the whole map. That was completely wrong. So we need Scion, which means we're gonna need to...
Oh, I need red off and green on. Okay.
Yeah. Having white on's gonna have its usual problems, but we might be able to get closer at least.
I have to turn blue off now.
Okay, so there's a yellow wall in the way. So we just got green now. That'll get us one square. That'll get us in the middle. Oh, it'll get us right to the end. This one's got the full color spectrum, so we don't even need to do any more puzzles.
All right.
That could have been a lot worse considering all the colors that were on the map.
Looks like that's the end of the dungeon here too.
Huh. Well, yeah, this door I would really expect.
If you look at the shape of the map, there's like
oh yeah, that's
a save room, and then like some
bottom.
other random tiny room, and then
it's this door. This
I'll
room.
just add this.
3 of the save rooms look exactly the same. That another mini boss fight? What's it protecting? Oh, it's probably protecting the last tape.
no, the tape's here.
Is this his investor?
So, what brings you back here after all these years?
My pride!
That's a comprehensive study on the research you tried to shut down all these years ago.
I know how to read. What I meant was, why are you bringing this to me now?
Oh, this is just a quick visit out of spite. I wanted to show you in person that I found the concrete evidence you had discontinued my research over.
Well, yeah, you
So
found
did
it 7 years
I'll
after I
admit
shut
you've
you
impressed
down.
me on that point, at least. But such praise does nothing now. All this discussion is in the past. Why can't you just let it stay there and move on?
No can do, Professor. Cognitive science has made too great an impact on this world to be abandoned like that.
What are you saying?
The psychotic breakdown incidents, the sudden changes of heart in adults that the Phantom Thieves claim to make. I'm nearly willing to call these events concrete evidence of cognitive science in action. How about you? And the one person pulling the strings in the background of this, Congressman Masayoshi Shido. He seems to be confessing to all sorts of crimes now that the Phantom Thieves have changed his heart. Years ago, Shido took notice of my research, stole it away from me, and made others develop it for his own gain. Not only that, he used cognitive science somehow to induce the politically motivated psychotic breakdowns. Now, you're heavily involved in that series of events, aren't you?
You, Mr. Unnamed Professor
What are you
guy.
planning on doing with me?
Oh, nothing at all. As I said before, I only came here out of spite. That paper, my work, is going to change the world.
Change the world? And where's the money for that? Where's
Who
the
needs
power
money
to do
when
it?
you have
You're
magic
no
powers?
Shido. What can someone like you actually do?
That paper there is just the first step. I've learned how to change the cognition of not just an individual, but all of humanity. And I will do it.
I have tapped
No
into
matter
the
how long
power
it
of the
takes.
god of the chalice.
Enough of this dribble. Get out of my office and don't show your face here again. Hear me?
What is this?
Well, it's just hell on earth.
What's your
you
problem
know.
now?
Huh? You don't see this? The sky.
Oh
just...
yeah, because he had the connection.
has come.
Yeah, so this is the Holy Grail moment.
It's an
This is us
emperor or
fighting
a
during this
sword
time.
with
We're
tentacles?
fighting the. During this time, we're fighting the, you know, the god and all that.
You're dealing with hell on earth right now.
The other... me? Wait, the realm of mankind's hearts? Are you telling me that
Your
this
persona's
realm
kind
is...
of lame, Maruki.
You may have no knowledge of it, but I have been at your side for much longer than our current meeting. Finally, your reality and the sea of hearts from which I came have truly become one in this moment. Now, the time for your unjustly persecuted ideology is at hand.
You know, just give it another month or so.
Thou art I.
That's it. To think it'd be...
Hey, what? I told you.
Yes, finally. Now I can finally...
Become Otacon.
Shido.
To think he was the one who stymied Dr. Maruki's research.
You know, I've been wondering ever since we saw the earlier... Do you think there was some kind of connection between my mom's cognitive science research and Dr.
Yeah, why
Maruki's?
not? Let's just connect
After
those
he
dots.
crushed Maruki's chance at researching the field, he had his own pawns do it for him instead. Although I doubt Shido's researchers knew anything about the subject in the way Maruki did. That sounds exactly like the kind of plan that man would scheme up.
That bastard! Wait, now's not the time to get pissed about that.
There's another thing about that video nobody's mentioned yet. That being that appeared near the end was most likely Maruki's persona.
The sky did turn red like that. I wonder if that was the day we fought against the god of control.
You know, it was just
The
that
real
other
events
day
did tell
that
us that
Hell on
reality
Earth
and
appeared
mementos were
in
merged
real
together,
life.
because you've all seen
You
for
know,
yourself.
just happens
A full
every other
awakening to a
Tuesday.
persona can't happen unless you're within the metaverse. That would mean Maruki really did awaken to his persona in that video.
And at the same time, he attained the ability to meddle with mementos, the cognition of the masses.
Maruki just had
So
to
it
wait
is
for
just
the
as
perfect
Lavenza had told
time.
us. The sheer number of coincidences necessary for this to happen is just...
At any rate, now we have a better grasp of past events. I'm fairly certain that was a memory Maruki wouldn't want us to have seen either.
Well, it's the same answer for both of them.
Yeah. We don't have the
There's
time
been
for
a
these
lot of
questions.
pointless dialogue choices in this dungeon. Final security door, final mini-boss, final elevator. Four?
Joker!
Can you punch out Ultra Fefnir
Yes.
again?
Might be Surtur again. Oh no, it is. I actually forget which persona this is.
Doesn't look like one of the angels.
It's not one of the angels.
Is it Daniel?
It is. So Dragon Slayer Genius would mean it's the it's Sigurd, because Sigurd slayed Fafnir.
Yeah, it looks like a Norse guy.
Let's finish this!
Sigurd has a lot of health, if that's the case.
That should do it. I am thou.
I shall be the most beautiful orange person in the universe. think you're so great having a big sword? What about my ghost made of 8 swords?
The opponent is strong, but don't do anything reckless. This is my soul. Something isn't working.
Persona! Persona! I lend it!
Pro's got some moves.
Persona! Not that. Go down!
Here, let me throw a lightning rod at you.
There, Persona. All enemies are down. Thank fire. Get 'em.
Sigurd brought to task by a mere gun. How embarrassing.
I break them.
Not too shabby.
Why don't you use that tiny shield on your back? That might help you out. You just brought it to look cool.
I appreciate it.
It's time.
Damn it, you have taken down my sword arm. Now what am I supposed to do?
Persona. Not too shabby. Time. Beat 'em up.
And now we'll finish him off with a showtime. Oh. Well, you're 3 out of 3 for a really lame mini-bosses game.
Yes.
Welcome to the Garden of Eden, and I'm
This
sure his treasure is a giant apple. Also the biggest gazebo ever built by humankind.
This appears to be quite the paradise. I assume Maruki's trying to convey that the world will turn into something like this if we allow him to abuse his research.
A paradise.
Of broken staircases.
Wait, but this is a dead end, right? And we still haven't found the treasure.
Maybe the treasure is all of
Look
heaven.
again. The shimmery thing?
The fuck is that even supposed
No
to
doubt
be?
about it. That's our treasure.
I mean, so if you remember correctly, the treasure doesn't physically have a shape until we go to steal it.
Oh, wait. How are we supposed to do that this time?
That's right. Dr. Maruki's been here in the palace this entire time,
Can we
hasn't
use air mail?
I'm sure Maruki's well aware that the Phantom Thieves send out their calling cards the day before their heists. Considering his actions up until now, I highly suspect he'll attempt to directly intervene in some way that day. My money's on him trying it with...
Good point. In that case,
We could just set up an ambush and destroy him once he steps...
No way are we do-
Our goal in coming here is to return reality to its original state, not to beat up Dr. Maruki.
Don't we have to do both
It
of
was
those
merely
things?
a joke. After all,
I mean, Akachi was saying, like, let's wait out in the real world and jump him. Because the idea is that he's gonna reach out to the protagonist the day before.
since we lack our
The
perception...
Yeah, I
last
don't think
day.
beating up Maruki in
Maybe a
real life
safer
is gonna help
strategy to
much.
change Maruki's heart. Just
I mean, if you kill him, I assume his cognitive world crumbles and
If we steal Dr.
this all comes to an end.
Yeah, but Joker is too much of that guy to murder people.
I don't know.
I know, but it was Akachi who suggested it, not anybody else.
Well, Ketchy should be on his way to going to jail anyway, so he could probably kill him. Again, these are the same question.
I'll just pick one.
Fine one.
Yeah, of course.
We've all come so far. We can't just give up now.
We gotta stick to our own reality.
About the time limit. Dr. Yeah, he isn't like anything we've faced before. We should get as strong as we...
We're already there, Morgana. We're already there.
What would you like to do?
I guess we're going back. There's nowhere else to go. Now we got the all-important time check. It's a few before 11.
Okay. Yeah, but I should have been in bed like 20 minutes ago, so...
So what are you thinking, then?
Oh, I mean, this is a good spot to end it.
Well...
I was gonna end it when we made it to the color puzzle, but then I realized how close we were to the end of the dungeon, so...
I guess we technically ended a dungeon, then, which is, you know, something.
Yeah, we just have the last couple days for next time.
So hey, maybe we'll finally get that final unlock.
Yep.
Something about remastering our
I should
calling
write
card.
something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're probably gonna do fancy calling card for the final calling card of the game. Hopefully in these next couple days we'll be able to hang out with Sumire and get that done, because we don't have her at 10, and I know that, like, her and Akechi's get to level 3, like, literally the last day possible is when, like, you get to hang out with both of them and get them to level 3.
Is
So
Akechi
hopefully...
a nighttime hangout?
I think it's a scripted thing.
Or that too. Well, next week, if we keep to our Saturday, we'll have the start of my mystery game, which is actually going to be apropos for the season for once, and it wasn't actually planned in advance. Which is actually surprising, considering how my wheel's been acting up all year.
It was motherfucking Dino Crisis, right?
Well, we don't know. You ran out of guesses.
Gotcha.
I was gonna... There's a few things it could be. I just can't remember the... the three I thought of. But I got it downloaded, so it's gonna be ready to go right then.
Okay. Next weekend, I think my mom's coming for a visit on Saturday, so I might not be able to do Saturday. Friday's D&D. Sunday would be the other D&D. So we'll have to talk. I have to find out when my mom's coming in, like when she's gonna be gone, because she might be gone by the evening, in which case we can still do Saturday. But
that's the good thing about, you know, visiting the parents, is that they usually don't want to go into that deep into the evening.
yeah, and I suspect that as well. So I know I have next weekend, because yeah, it turns out my D&Ds, and that I started that new D&D campaign with another friend that meets on Sundays. It's bi-weekly, but it has lined up so that it's the same bi-weekly as the other one. So it's literally going to be Friday, and then I have Saturday off, and then Sunday I have D&D again. So I'm going to have D&D twice in one weekend, and then I have my off weekends, and then it's twice in one weekend off weekend.
So it's going to be literally Saturday or nothing.
Yeah, on those weeks it'll be Saturday or nothing at the moment, unless something gets canceled for one of those D&Ds. Which, actually, come to think of it, we might be able to do Sunday, because I think she sent a message the other day where she said something about she can't go into the evening on Sunday. Yeah, I just remember that I'm busy next Sunday after 6. Would everybody be cool with 1 to 5:30 instead? So yeah. So if we are meeting for this D&D campaign next week, we're going to be meeting 1 to 5:30. So we'll be able to do Sunday evening if, for whatever reason, we can't do Saturday. So,
well, at the very least, I think that next week's gonna be a good time. I have a good feeling about this one.
Gotcha. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go, because I go to bed most days at like 10:30 if I have to work the next day. So,
well,
kind of tired.
And thank you for joining us on the LP. Might just be another 2 episodes. I'm not sure how the final month is gonna go.
Persona, I want to say it's just going to be 1 episode.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
Because we have 3 days, then final boss, and then we have like a little bit of wrap up to the story, and then it's done.
We finally
Including
get our
Valentine's Day.
adorable Valentine's reward for all this social stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you next weekend, hopefully, just to keep me apprised if anything happens.
Will do.